so many things in here. Like, there's almost no way to, like, know which one to go in. Yeah, 12, I'm trying to think which one 12 reminds me of. Did any of you ever play the actual Final Fantasy 3? Not 3 in the US, but 3 in Japan? I think that's the one it most reminds me of in terms of plot. And that might be a stretch, but that was less about the character-to-character interaction and more about what was going on in the world and what have you. I mean, you could say that Final Fantasy X is a story about Yuna and Titus, and basically their story together and how they meet. And you could say that Final Fantasy VII is, you know, Cloud getting all pissed off. The Sephiroth kills, you know, the person he's interested in. I mean, you could make those analogies. Whether they're accurate or not is another question, but yeah, I don't need that ruby vest. Final Fantasy VIII by far. I mean, that's about, you know. You know, that's all. That whole game is a love story. I mean, 9. I think 9's one of my is probably my personal favorite Final Fantasy. I mean, other 6 and 9 are pretty close for me. I love 9. I love the whole mystery behind the crystals and the other world and how the worlds are interlocked, and you know, there's all these subplots that kind of intertwine and connect during the story of the game. So. Yeah, Kite, there's nothing... I mean, see, the thing about choices when we talk about Final Fantasy, which are your favorite, there is no right or wrong answer. And someone can't just go, oh, this one's better than that. I mean, you might like one for one reason and might like one for another. That's the good thing, is when you can have those discussions, that means the whole franchise as a whole was great. You know, no one includes 13 in that conversation because most people will agree it was not a good game. And the standard for games, you know, Final Fantasy games especially, is so high that, and it should be held high because the franchise has accomplished so much that, you know, when a game comes out and it's it doesn't stack up. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that, Spider. You know, I was thinking about that because I've been playing, actually on my DS. I've been playing Final Fantasy IV on the DS. I played it before when I bought it and beat it, but I'm playing it one more time because I want to let a friend have it, so I want to play it through one more time. And I'm sitting there going, they made such a good remake of Final Fantasy IV, which was Final Fantasy II in the US. Why didn't they do the same thing with 6? I mean, that's such a beloved game. But they've remade 5, they've remade 3, they've remade 4. 6 has come out on... I mean, 7 has come out, and 8 have come out on the PC through Steam. you think something should be in the works for 6 eventually. Especially with how acclaimed it is, but they might be afraid to touch it, who knows. Oh, the story in 6 was awesome. I'll agree with you there. Oh, that's not gonna do shit. Yep, I have the 3 remake on my DS. Lambda. I think you can get it on iPad now too, right? The Final Fantasy 3 remake. Can't you buy it on iPad for like $12 or something? I know it's on Steam. I know I've seen it on Steam before. This is great music right here. But this little mini dungeon sucks. I hate it. Yeah. Yeah, I think they are actually afraid of touching 7. I mean, look what they did recently with 10 and 10-2. They remastered it. If you hadn't played it, it was a great time to go back and play it. Even people were playing 10-2 and realizing that, yeah, I mean, it has a lot of flaws. I will agree with you, people there, but honestly, you know, I'll say something brave. It's not that terrible of a game. Yeah, I mean, they kind of made it Fruit Loopy in terms of how they presented it, but the whole switching between dress spheres and changing classes in the middle of battle, if you thought of them as classes, was actually a pretty neat idea. What up, shiitake mushroom? Oh, fuck those idiots. Yeah, Spider, the beginning of 10-2 was just like, basically people were like, I'm done with this game before they even started playing it. And actually, once you get into the game and try to 100% it, if you're into one of those people that likes 100% stuff, it's actually not that bad. I mean, you could argue it's comparable to 13. And, you know, or even better. I mean, it was, honestly, with all the missions and the choices between the missions, you could say it's less linear than 13 was. And you gotta appreciate that. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Good old Ms. Bell time. We'll see how I do here. I'm gonna die to this guy. I just have a feeling. The day Final Fantasy died to you was X2. Eh. I can get that. Volt Bite the crap out of you, and ice you again. Woo! 762. I didn't want to do that. That sucks. Alright, so who are gonna heal? I'll heal her. That should count as electric damage. Okay, well, at least that happened. This. There we go. Maybe I won't. Oh, we'll see. I don't want to speak too soon on this idiot. I'm sorry if you guys are chatting and I'm not paying as much attention. During boss battles, it's harder for me to kind of look over, so I apologize. This guy should be getting close to death. I usually don't have Volt Bite this early. Whirl. And I'll kiss myself. Such an OP ability early on in this game. Whirl's so good. Yeah, whatever. Do what you want to do. Yeah, bye-bye. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, I mean, Sage, the good thing about going back and playing older games when you have time, and they're not like a new game, you tend to tolerate them a little more, you might look into them more, and what have you. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. You'll probably, I don't know if you have a PS3 or not, but you can probably pick up the X2 bundle. Probably for like 20 to 30 bucks now. Hell, if you wait a while, it might be even cheaper used. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, my days are not numbered, thank you very much.